Are you ready to make a card that's out of this world? Hello everyone, my name is Brennan and welcome back to my or the Stamp Anything YouTube channel. Today we're going to be making a super cute monster themed, or should I say alien, it's either or, and it says monsters on the stamp set, but I'm going to call them aliens, card. Just a quick little note, all the products from Stamp Anything were sent to me free of charge as I am the design team member. Now let's get into the video. Today, we're going to be using this super fun stamp set called the Kawaii Cuties Little Monster Stamp Set. Just look at them. I have them all die cut out using the coordinating dies. I'm not going to use all of them because that would be a lot of monsters for one card, but we're going to pick out a couple. I don't know which ones we're going to do yet because I'm going to do the background first. So let's get started on our super fun spacey background. Okay, so I have my Stamp Anything in cubes. We're going to be using Azure, we're going to be using Parakeet, as well as Lavender Bloom, which we used in my last video. What we're going to be doing first is we're just going to be doing some kind of random and a little cuckoo crazy ink blending on here. So we're just going to add color basically everywhere. You don't have to make this perfect by any means. Honestly, this can be your least perfect ink blending ever, and absolutely no one would know. Unless you're watching this video, so you'll know I had bad ink blending, but no one will know you had bad ink blending. That's what's important. So now I'm going in with Azure. Look at that deep, nice color. Gonna ink this up once again. It's like, I said this last time, but it's like the chalk you use on a cue ball. I'm hoping someone agrees and knows what I'm talking about. And then lastly, we're gonna add some of our Parakeet. So now I'm moving ink pads everywhere, apologies. Ink this one up, and this ink blending tool has like stiffer brushes than my other ones, but I couldn't find my green large one, so we're having to use this one. It's fine. But like I said, your ink blending can be horrible, like this is right now, and no one will know. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some black, plain old ink, we're gonna take some Distress ink and black soot, and I have a foam dauber. And I didn't get out a blending tool. So let me get out a blending tool. And now what we're gonna do is we are going to just put this on, and we're gonna get this all nice and inky. And now we're gonna blend over top. You don't wanna do a super thick layer because that will end up hiding too much of the color. But what we're doing right now is literally creating a galaxy. And now you're going to want your ink blending to be a little bit better because you're going to actually be able to see our black ink blending. But we're not blending any colors, so it's not hard, I promise. And see, we're starting to get that galaxy look. On camera, it looks a little more... on camera, honestly, it does not look as good as in real life because the camera's picking up more of those colors, but in real life, you can't see the colors as much, so it looks not the best on camera. But I promise you, in real life, this actually does look much better. Yeah, I'm looking at the camera like, but no. In real life, it does look really good. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some water. And then we're gonna do some white spray or white splatter, but I'll do that off camera. Now that the black ink has dried back, it looks much more like it does in real life. So you can see that the bad ink blending is actually hidden. However, when you do your white splatter, make sure you actually make the ink or paint, whatever you're using, liquid enough so you don't get big globs. The monsters will cover that, but just heads up. So these are the three monsters I've decided on, and we're gonna start with this one. So first, we're going to go in with some B18, B16, as well as, those are off camera, as well as B14. Let's just move everything down a little. There we go. So this B18, we're just going to do tiny little areas because this is a small image, so we don't need to go crazy with it. If you go a little crazy, it's going to just look super weird. Well, it won't look weird, but no, it would still look good, I promise, but the shading just might look a little weird. That's more what I mean. Now we'll go in with B16. Ooh, that's the wrong side. Oops! We'll go with B16. There we go. And we're going to fill in more of that area because this is our middle number, so you should fill in the most as it's our middle color, middle number color, whatever. That's how I always remember the M for the mid-tone is also the middle, and it should be most. I say this every video. So we're just finishing off covering up all that darker blue. Okay, and now we'll go in with our B14. And we're just gonna go over the previous colors. And we're just gonna fill in any white areas left. And this will make sure we get a good little blend. I'm saying little because they're little monsters. Did not leave as much on that hand, but it's fine. And then, I just want to do one more layer there. And then we're gonna come up here and do the same thing. What did I say same thing? We're gonna do the same color, not the same thing. But we just did B14 on the top, and that's one little monster done. Also, just a little tip, if you go outside the lines like I did right here, you can just take a white gel pen and it will cover it up, so you'd never know if that was there. For time-saving reasons, I'm not going to show you how I color these because it's literally the same thing, just the 3 colors, but I did use G17, 16, and 14 for the green one, and then V12, 15, and 17 for the purple one. So now what I've done is I've stamped out the monstrous birthday wishes, and then this blue one is going to cover up these 2 in the middle. And I ended up just putting my finger in them and taking ink out, or the paint out that wasn't dry, because everything else was dried and I didn't want to wait for that to dry. So now all that's left to do is glue everything down. And that did not work. I was trying to like slide it in and be cool, but didn't slide in enough. And here's our finished card. I promise you, I'm not sick. I just didn't feel like adding a black border to this one because the amount of black already. But it's so adorable, these little monsters in outer space just chilling. Aren't these little monsters so cute? I know I said I was going to call it an alien earlier, but they're monsters. It's interchangeable. It doesn't matter. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the thumbs up. I did that thumbs up a little early. It's fine. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and bye, everyone. Happy crafting.